What if the most connected generation in human history is also the loneliest? Right now, millions of people are constantly scrolling, liking, and sharing, surrounded by digital noise, yet feeling an emptiness that no notification can fill. This is not just emotional, it is measurable. Over the past decade, loneliness has become a global public health concern, with studies suggesting that chronic loneliness can be as harmful as smoking. To understand why, we need to look at how human connection has evolved. For most of history, survival depended on close-knit communities where relationships were built through shared experiences and constant interaction. Even as societies grew, villages and families maintained strong social bonds. But with the Industrial Revolution, people began moving away from these structures, and with the rise of modern technology, the nature of connection changed completely. The internet and social media promised limitless connection, allowing people to interact instantly across the world. However, these interactions often became shallow, reduced to likes, comments, and brief messages that lack emotional depth. While real-life interactions trigger deep emotional responses and bonding hormones, digital interactions mostly provide short bursts of dopamine, creating a loop of temporary satisfaction without true fulfillment. This has led to a paradox where increased digital connectivity often results in decreased emotional connection. At the same time, modern life has become more individualistic, with success increasingly defined by personal achievement, leaving less time and energy for relationships. People move more often, work longer hours, and slowly lose their social circles. Social media also fuels constant comparison, showing curated versions of others' lives that can create feelings of inadequacy and discourage real interaction. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic, which accelerated this issue by forcing physical isolation and pushing all communication online, exposing the limitations of digital connection. Humans are biologically wired for social bonding, and loneliness acts as a signal that something essential is missing. Yet instead of addressing it, people often turn to distractions like endless scrolling, which deepens the cycle of disconnection. Younger generations, despite being highly connected online, often struggle with deeper relationships, while older generations face weakening community structures. Loneliness has become a global issue, affecting all ages and cultures, and governments have started recognizing its impact. But loneliness is not simply about being alone. It is about feeling alone, even in a crowd. True connection depends on quality, not quantity, on trust, presence, and emotional openness, elements that are often missing in fast-paced digital life. There is no single cause or easy solution, but one truth remains unchanged. Humans need real connection. In a world that prioritizes speed and efficiency, meaningful relationships require time and presence, things that cannot be replaced or automated. Because in the end, loneliness is not caused by a lack of people in our lives, but by a lack of real connection within them. And in a world full of constant noise, the real question is not how many people we can reach, but how many we can truly feel.